This is an example of using an inflection point target to first determine your type of refractive error as 2B, that's nearsighted astigmatism, and also to align your phone along your astigmatism axis so you can measure your astigmatism axis in degrees. Initially, what we're going to do is focus on the vertical line, and by rotating slightly one direction, notice if the line is getting lighter, especially in contrast to the horizontal line. Or in this case, moving this direction, noticing it's getting darker relative to the horizontal line. And then we're going to continue rotating that direction, but now we're going to be focusing right where the lines intersect each other to see if the degree that they're offset is getting worse or better. You can adjust your magnification to try and make this more obvious, where that they're offset. If you magnify too much, you have too little contrast between the two lines. And sometimes if you minify it, you just can't tell because it's too small. So kind of find that spot. And you can also adjust your distance to make the darker line a little bit better focus. And then by minimizing, you can also increase the contrast so you can maximize this offset and this between the two lines. Once we've got the line moving darker, we're going to continue moving that direction until the lines appearing offset disappears. And this will align us along our astigmatism axis line. If we go too far, we're going to offset the lines in the opposite direction. And we can, if we go too far the other direction, they'll offset this way. So we kind of hone in on where the lines are straight and continuous, and there's no amount of offsetness in either direction. And then by moving closer, this becomes even more apparent as you get the astigmatism axis line in focus, and now it appears to be straight and continuous. If we were to move closer to the screen, this to further document that our spherical axis line can also become straight and continuous as we move closer to the screen along your spherical axis line, and this is the neutral point of your spherical axis, or even the astigmatism axis line may appear a little bit blurry. Now moving back out to where the astigmatism axis is now at its neutral position, or a straight continuous line, and the phone is aligned along the astigmatism axis. We can see that because it's longitudinally aligned along the length of the phone. We can determine the astigmatism axis in degrees by moving up to the astigmatism target, and by placing a ruler exactly vertical to us and through the center of the astigmatism target. And this tells us, this tells us that our axis of the astigmatism is right at 140 degrees.